So this is the first year we grew garlic in our market garden. We had a buddy come with his tractor and till this piece of ground and then dug out the walkways to make raised beds so we'd have good drainage. Today we're working on our garlic beds. It's like 1,600 square feet, 40 foot long, rows, 30 inches wide, 18-inch walking paths, and then we mulched all of our grass and leaves from our yard. Did a layer of that, and then we got some horse manure that we're top dressing with, and we're covering it with a biodegradable plastic so it'll just decompose by the time it's ready to harvest. I only ended up covering 2 rows with that plastic to try it out. In a perfect world, I would have tarped afterwards. So I got, here, face up this up. So I got this big thing of garlic, and one bulb makes all of these plants, and then these little ones that I can save and cook with. So we're going to have a lot of plants because I think there's 720 bulbs. My hands are like so tired. And this is how many I've got, and I can like barely tell that I've made a dent in this giant bag, and I've got 2 of these bags. I planted all 60 pounds of this early California softneck garlic by hand. We soaked the cloves overnight in a kelp meal solution. See, those are the beds we covered, and then we mulched really good with some old hay and leaves and whatever we could get a hold of, and then we waited. And I did a lot of research about the good things you can do with garlic. When I was ordering throughout the winter, when I would clean out the rabbit barn, I would just bring all the droppings and top dress it to give it that nitrogen boost for springtime. They need a lot of nitrogen to send the green up. And first thing in the spring, there they came up. They were the first things up. I was feeling really positive about it, really excited. I mulched with wood chips. The big mistake I made was not putting cardboard under the wood chips, so they basically didn't help at all. It was just a lot of work. It helped a little bit because it soaks in moisture and shows where you can walk. As you can see, I took great care of them all through May. They're looking great. I would mulch with leaves and grass clippings, and then I got lazy about weeding. It just got to be so much work, and take hours to do just a couple rows. I think I got some kind of disease, but as you can see, the weeds kind of took over, and then they were taller than the garlic, and that made it really hard to dig them all out. But I went out there early in the morning and broad forked them out, and then I tied them together and bundled them to dry. We made an A-frame out of cattle panels, and we put it on the trailer. Then we drove the trailer into the shed and put a fan on them and left them. I grew softneck garlic because I wanted to sell them in braids. I separated out the big bulbs for a seed for next year. So I peeled them and cleaned them and braided them. I put about 14 or 15 bulbs on each braid and sold them on the farm stand for $15. Sold individual bulbs for $1. They were great sellers. I made about $2,000 in this project with the 60 pounds that I planted, and Lord knows I made some mistakes along the way, but this is my seed garlic braid. I was really proud of that. And throughout the season, I kept making braids all through the season when I needed them. In the fall, I braided 9 bulbs and decorated them with fall decorations and sold them for $10. I tried some of this garlic honey. I can't wait to grow all this garlic again. We've been eating garlic for like every meal, and we just have so much. I gave away a lot. I sold a lot. It was a lot of hard work, but I'm really happy that I did it.